Good morning. This is Deacon Rick Bauer, and this is week 1 of Scripture 662, the Synoptic Gospels. I'm the acting instructor this term for Dr. Peter Brown, the Dean of CDU and also the course creator. And looking forward to walking you through each week in what we call a roadmap, what's going on this week, what to pay attention to. So we'll do a bit of introduction, but normally we'll be 5 to 7 minutes each time. A little bit longer today just to go through some of the things in the syllabus, but we're glad you're here, we're glad you're taking the course, and we're looking forward to learning a lot together about the cornerstone documents of our Catholic Christian faith. Let's continue. There's some introductions about Dr. Brown and myself in the texts, more than we care to go into. We're glad you're in the class and looking forward to getting to know you. I see some folks who I've had the privilege of teaching in the past, so look, thank you for coming back for more punishment. Anyway, we'll take a brief walk through the syllabus. We're not going to read it, but then just highlight the week's activities. Do take the time, and if you're logged in, you can get there to find the syllabus. By the way, the slide decks are always posted in the announcement that that we have a new release of the roadmaps. You can subscribe to them on YouTube so that you'll be pinged whenever the new one comes out each week. Normally they're Monday. Sometimes if the day is busy, you'll get them late Monday night or Tuesday, as in this case. But our purpose is to take more advanced Bible students. You've had the courses that give you the foundation to understand the Scripture. And we're going to read the 3 synoptic Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. We're going to use some modern tools of form, redaction, and literary criticism, but we'll do it in a Catholic framework that recognizes the ultimate sources of these texts and the minds and reason that we're given to be able to understand them, and that they're not in contrast to each other, but they really accommodate and inform each other. We'll revisit documents like Dei Verbum and Sancta Mater Ecclesia and the Catechism. And what is called the Synoptic Problem will be introduced, not in some attempt to, quote, solve it, but to understand and to help it inform the ways that we look at texts critically, or if we're teaching, or in my case, preaching, to give a sense of depth to our understanding. Here are the objectives. As I mentioned, the Synoptic Problem. We're going to try, secondly, to find the middle way between a slaving fundamentalism that tries to force harmony where they don't exist, but that realistically understands that when you take oral sources for decades and written sources from various places and influences, you're not going to get a single, PDF download that has everything forcibly agreed to. We'll see examples of where that went wrong. We'll also see more than enough modern skepticism and fundamentalism that is just trying to make the Scripture fit into a pre-designed container instead of letting God's will come in through human agency. So that's the beauty of the Catholic approach to this. So we'll see Mark and Matthew and Luke as distinctive literary compositions written by human authors with unique theological points of view. And then we'll take a deeper dive into specific gospel sections, the Latin pericope, to just get a little bit more fruit from the tree, as it were. Fantastic textbooks that we have. The Synoptic Problem in a variety of different perspectives. So in the Council of Many, the writer of the Proverbs said, there is wisdom. So we're going to look at several perspectives, that there's no one true way of dissecting how these oral sources became written sources, became final sources, but a lot to learn along the way. Synopsis, The Synoptic Problem by Porter and Dyer, and then a wonderful book that I've used to great success in several times teaching diaconate formation in Colorado Springs, Mark Strauss's 4 Portraits and One Jesus. It's a very good book of the 4 Gospels, and I think you'll find it really helpful. We'll have some other readings posted for your help as well. How to succeed in this course, we've got lectures, audio, video, weekly readings. There is a discussion board. Read this over. It's important that you make substantive, meaningful discussions during the week. I'll be jumping in and following up and sometimes introducing some new questions along the way. Week 1, we're going to be introduced to the essential issues and the synoptic problem. It's important to see that the questions about these sources, they began with the gospel writers themselves. Even looking deeply into Luke's prologue, you'll understand what these issues are. Not some issue that some modernist anti-religionist brought up, but some clear recognitions of the environment in which these gospels were given form, and they were the kind of questions that were raised during the lifetime of the original gospel authors. So it's not some great sin to say, how do we get these? And to examine possibilities along the way. I think it only, when faith seeks understanding, it only blesses us. So lots to read from the conciliar documents, the Verbum Sancta Mater Ecclesia, the Canvas readings. Dr. Brown has done a phenomenal job introducing the synoptic issues. Synoptic Problem, chapters 1, 2, and 5. Strauss, 1, 2, and 3. And some links. Dr. Brown and I have done a number of discussions for the Scripture 520 Pentateuch class, and we've nicknamed them the Dean and the Deacon. And, he's the Dean, so he gets first dibs on the title. They're just conversations about certain things about our faith, and you can find our YouTube channel, and there's something on Dave Verbum there that we think you would benefit by, particularly this week. And so, we have a great time. We talk about different things, and you'll see them, and you can find them on any search engine. So, having said all that, have a great week. Looking forward to getting to know you. Some have had in other classes. Glad you're back for more punishment, and just hope that you have a wonderful week, and God bless you. Bye-bye now.